everybody and welcome back. Sorry it's been so long since I've made a tutorial for you guys. If you cannot tell, I'm like super sick right now. Like I don't know, I get sick and it just doesn't go away for like a long period of time. And then I was also in California this last weekend, so I just haven't really had the time to make a tutorial. But I've just been like on edge about it, and just it's like in my veins. Like I really need to get a tutorial out because I miss you guys. So if you want to see how I got this look, I'm just going to call it like my Summery burnt orange makeup tutorial. I just think it's so fun. I have two lip options. This is the second one that I show you in the video. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey everybody! So to save some time, I've already got one side of my face done, so we're just going to go ahead and prime our eyelids with MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And then going in with Brulee, we're going to apply this underneath the brow bone for our highlight. And then taking Orange Soda from the Lavish palette, we're going to apply that as our transition shade. And just do it in windshield wiper motions back and forth. And then taking Chickadee from Makeup Geek, we're going to apply that as well. This is going to be another transition shade. And then I'm going to take Sienna, which is a reddish brown. It's a lot like MAC Brown Script, which I love. And then just find the natural contours of your eye and place this in the lower crease area. You're also going to blend that out as you apply. And just make sure all the edges are all blended out. You can take that same big fluffy blending brush and just run it right over those shades. I'm then going to be taking NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and applying that to the lid because I'm going in with a really light shade next, so this will help that stand out a little bit more. And that is going to be Orange Soda, just again from the Anastasia Lavish palette, and I'm going to be packing and swiping that color on. I really love the contrast of this on the lid and then those warm orangey tones in the crease. And then taking Sienna again, we're just going to run this under the lower lash line. This will really tie the look together. And for my liner, I'm just taking the NYC liquid eyeliner and I'm doing a really bold, dramatic wing just because I love how this looks with these shadows. And then going in with MAC Embark, which is a reddish, like dark chocolate brown shade. We're going to be using that wing as a guideline and cutting the crease ever so slightly in the outer corner. And then just make sure you blend that out just so there's no harsh lines from that dark shade. And then I'm just going to pop on some falsies. I'm using the lashes from Salon Perfect. They are like demi lashes, I believe, and they are my favorite. And then just pop a nude eyeliner into the lower waterline area, and then take any mascara and apply to your top and bottom lashes. We're then going to be concealing our under eye area. I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm using this blending brush from Real Techniques to apply it. And then to blend that out, I'm using a buffing brush from Real Techniques. This will just correct, conceal, and brighten that under eye area. And to set that, I'm using Banana. And now for our contour, I'm using NYX Matte Bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's my go-to summer bronzer. It's very warm toned, so this is the only time I can use it. And I just apply that into the hollows of my cheeks. And then for the temples, I just took a mixture of that matte bronzer with Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, just because I don't want it so warm up on the temples of my head. And then for my nose, I'm going to go ahead and contour that, and I'm just going to take just Too Faced Chocolate Soleil and then just run that down the bridge of my nose or the sides of my nose just to add that to our contour routine. And of course, blend that out. Now for blush, I'm taking MAC Honey Jasmine blush. It's this pinky orange shade. It reminds me of like grapefruit, and I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and blend upwards into that contour. And this will really pair well with the rest of the shades on our eyes and everything else we got going on. And then just set that with that same banana powder from Anastasia. Now for lips, we are taking Kelly Osbourne Riot House, which, oh my gosh, I died when I saw how beautiful this shade is. It's very pale, it's very pastel, but I just love it, especially with this look. I topped some gloss right over the top. This is just a orangey toned gloss from Almay. And then for our second lip option here, I'm taking Milani Sweet Nectar, which is a matte bright orange shade, and I really love it. It smells like Jolly Ranchers, and that is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye!